Thank you all for joining me today. Over the past 2 months, Pennsylvanians in every corner of our Commonwealth have acted collectively to stop the spread of COVID-19. We've canceled gatherings, we've foregone visits to friends and family, we've skipped unnecessary trips to stores, we've worn masks in public, and washed our hands over and over again. Each of these actions seems small individually, but taken together, they built a very powerful weapon against COVID-19. Working together, we Pennsylvanians have flattened the curve. We've seen our new case numbers stabilize all across the state. And while we still have areas where outbreaks are happening, we also have many areas that are having few or no new cases. So today, I'm announcing that beginning at 12:01 a.m. Friday, May 8th, next Friday, 24 counties will have some COVID-19 mitigation restrictions lifted. The counties moving from the red to the yellow phase are Bradford, Cameron, Center, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Crawford, Elk, Erie, Forest, Jefferson, Lawrence, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Montour, Northumberland, Potter, Snyder, Sullivan, Tioga, Union, Venango, and Warren. We've selected these counties in part because they have low per capita case counts. They were selected in part because we feel we're ready when it comes to activities like contact tracing and testing. And they were selected in part because of a variety of other factors identified by our epidemiologists and experts, such as population density. Dr. Levine will talk with you in just a few minutes about these criteria, including the contact tracing and testing plans we're putting in place. The 24 counties moving from the red phase to the yellow phase will have many businesses and other activities reopening with re-engineered business models. But they must continue to abide by the underlying message of yellow. Proceed with caution. This includes retailers that can implement social distancing measures, as well as services such as childcare. The yellow phase recognizes that outbreaks of COVID-19 are still possible, and operations that cannot allow for social distancing must remain closed. And so this includes gyms and theaters, casinos, restaurant dining rooms, and school buildings. We're asking everyone to limit social gatherings. Visits to places like nursing homes and prisons will still be prohibited. And all businesses will still need to operate under the orders and guidance that establish social distancing and cleaning protocols. Regardless of whether Pennsylvanians live in an area that continues to be under a stay-at-home order, or if we're in a yellow phase county, we still need to continue to implement social distancing to the best of our abilities. Within the yellow counties, we'll need stores to use no-contact options, like curbside pickup and delivery, as much as possible. We'll need businesses to continue allowing workers to telework as much as possible. And we'll need Pennsylvanians to continue to stay physically away from one another as much as possible. The point is, every human-to-human contact is a chance for the virus to spread. So more contacts means a higher likelihood of an outbreak. And if we see an outbreak occur in one of the communities that has been moved to yellow, we're going to have to revert to the red category until the new case count falls again. So Pennsylvanians living in a county that has been moved to the yellow category should continue to strongly consider the impact of their actions. Likewise, Pennsylvanians living in a county that will continue to be under a stay-at-home order can make choices that will lead to fewer cases and a faster move to lifted restrictions. We know how this virus is transmitted, and we know that social distancing works. The fewer contacts between residents, the fewer opportunities for the virus to be transmitted, and the faster restrictions are going to be lifted. We're already looking at other counties to move from red to yellow categories. In particular, we have our eyes on the counties in the Southwest and a few in the South Central region that have lower new case rates, but where we still have a few concerns. We're going to be reopening facilities in these counties as quickly as we can, but we want to maintain public safety. As I've said before, the easing of restrictions depends on all of us working together to lower our new case rate. Pennsylvanians living in a county that is entering the yellow phase should continue to do things like social distancing that will allow them to move forward into the green phase, not backwards into the red phase. And Pennsylvanians living in a county that is remaining red on May 8th should aspire to have the same success using social distancing to prevent new outbreaks. Your actions will guide our future. We finally made it to the moment of starting to reopen our Commonwealth, and it has been a tough time for everyone. But even though we've had to separate ourselves physically to succeed, we've only made it here by working together. Every Pennsylvanian should feel proud of the work we all did to flatten this curve. And every Pennsylvanian should take this moment to feel motivated by the success we have had. I'm in awe of the kindness and strength shown by Pennsylvanians over the past few weeks. And I am eager to see us continue to work together to achieve a swift and safe reopening on May 8th in 24 counties and in many more counties to come in the not too distant future. Thank you very much.